Hello. Well, we're off to a different kind of adventure today. It's about 3:30 and taking off, headed to work. I'll explain on the way to work what we're doing. I'm gonna have to look to see why the camper lights aren't working. Always something. Doesn't feel too cold out today. The truck says. Oh yeah, the truck says it's 42 up. Pretty nice. But alrighty, here's what we got going on. It is November 24th. It's going to be a holiday week, which means we got Thursday off for Thanksgiving and Friday. So, with my work, they're making us work 12-hour days. And I got to start work at 6 o'clock. And from where I live to the job site I'm at, it can take, if it's a good day, hour and a half. But usually with construction going on and traffic, it can take, or a car accident, whichever, it can take up to 2 hours. So that is why we're up so early. Try to leave the house 3:30. That'll get me to the job about 5:30, maybe sometimes after. Give me time to walk into the job site. It is a big facility where I'm parking. It's going to take a little bit to walk into to get to where I need to meet up for morning meetings. So, working 12-hour days. Start at 6. We won't get off until 6. And if I were to do the 2-hour drive home, that put me at home about 8 o'clock. Granted, if I had to stop and get something for supper, 8:30, whatever. And then time I make supper, or dinner, whatever you want to call it, 9 o'clock, after eating and shower, it's already 10 o'clock. That's already too late for me to be sleeping. To get to sleep, get a good night's sleep. I don't sleep very well as is, so I try to get to bed by 8 o'clock. So, I'm thinking we'll just load up the camper and we'll try to sleep down here in the parking lot at work. I don't know if I can show you too much around work in the parking lot. Just don't want people knowing what's going on or word to get back of what's going on. So, let's try to go do a little, I don't know what you would call it, stealth camping in the cities, I guess. This is in a main city, so stay tuned. Alrighty, off to the left is work. Can't show too much, don't want people knowing where I am. Anyways, this is the north parking lot, usually where we park to go into work. And I'm going to come down here to the south parking lot. Not too many people park down here. See if we can come down here and be out of the way. Well, there she sits. This is kind of overflow parking. I'll have to turn this way. I'll have to look in to see that's a YMCA over there. So maybe in an emergency if I had to use the restroom at nighttime. I'll have to see if they're still open. Check it out, see if I can take a shower. But headed to the guard shack. Get let in. check with you guys later. Alrighty, just coming out of the guard shack, leaving work. A lot more cars here. See if anybody notices. Hopefully not. Shoot, looks like from here, the nose is headed downhill a little. Nose of the truck. And I like to sleep with my head at least going uphill. We'll have to check it out and see how bad it is. I may have to sleep the other way, which is fine. Show you what we got going on here. Got this insulation board, and I figure I don't use this bed up here. So to me, it's a bunch of wasted heat going up through there, and possibly keep the draft out. So let me set you here. We'll do a quick install. Made it kind of tight. Figure out how I had it in there. There we go. Down in a little slab. Fingers out. Might be a little too snug. There we go. Voila. There it is. Hopefully that will help. And I'll put another piece in, cover up that hole over there. On this far side over here, there's some missing right up in here. I'll put some there. But we'll see if that keeps some of the heat in. Alrighty, we got some double-sided Gorilla sticky tape. You know what I've been doing is taking the Velcro strip, putting double-sided sticky tape on there, and now it's been staying up. So hopefully I can take this down when it's time to go. But this is insulating it. And then we got the pink insulation. So we should stay a little warmer. Just gotta do this side. Alrighty, let me give you a little tour. Here's the bed. Trash off of it. Anyways, here's the bed. One of the blankets. I just had it folded back, but one of the blankets. I got two blankets. This one is extremely warm. And then I got the heated blanket. Gotta have a heated blanket. So, anyways, foam insulation on the side up, foam. That's just an extra piece. I just want him out of the way. So I put him up there. Got that the insulation up. Looks pretty good. Got the insulation over the door or the window or the door and that back window. So we should be blacked in. Might be a little bit of light seeping through the curtains. And we got curtains over here. I was getting hungry, so got the hot dog. They're all beef. We got them grilling. You got one of these Mr. Buddy heaters. This is one of the little hacks that you can do for it. This is a painter's to roll your paintbrush on it. It's supposed to hang on the bucket. If you bend it just slightly, you can use it to grill up your hot dogs or brats or whatever. I've seen people put pans and warm up water on them. But yeah, with storage, I took the drawers off. There was drawers down in here, but I took them off so I can just cram my stuff up in there. One bins, pull out. It's got the salt and pepper, sugar, coffee, utensils. Another one over here with cleaning supplies and the silverware. And there's pots and pans in there and some miscellaneous other stuff. This one up here is another drawer. I'm not sure. I think it's just wasted space. This is used to be where the old fridge was. I haven't determined what to do with it. Might put a couple more shelves in there. Or I might eliminate it. I don't know. It's in the works. But for right now, I just got a bunch of those are empty baggies for trash, paper plates, Tupperware dishes, knives. Oh yeah. Make sure you got a carbon monoxide. This one is a smoke and carbon monoxide detector. If you're ever running propane, it's a little buddy heater. It's good to have one of those. Yeah. And then that's my battery bank, EcoFlow or EcoFlow, however you say it. But it charges my phone and it runs the CPAP machine so I can breathe at night. This one up here is the Milwaukee small inverter. And right now I just have it running the lights. Oh, we got some starlights going on the ceiling. They'll change color and do fancy things, but I just mostly leave them on white. But yeah, I'm gonna eat my hot dog and getting back to watching some YouTube. See y'all tomorrow or later, whichever it is. There we go. Delicious. Alrighty. I'm gonna enjoy my hot dogs. Well, there she is. All blacked out. I don't know if you can really tell if anybody's in there. Don't see any light on this side in the windows. Still got one more car here next to me. This side is all blacked out. Only bad thing is I don't know how to get the stairs. There's a way to get the stairs up. I guess I could put them away and jump in and out of it. Getting too old for that. But it is an option. Anyways, time to say goodnight. Smells like hot dogs in here.
Oh, good morning. Wakey, wakey. Didn't sleep too bad. Woke up a couple times. Noises outside. But for the most part, got some good sleep. Let's make some coffee. Just getting some sandwiches made. Waiting for the coffee to warm up. Gotta put a little ranch on the sandwiches. Did forget the cheese. And speaking of forgetting things, I forgot my morning breakfast sausage. I was gonna cook up, but maybe I'll cook up some hot dogs. Throw in with eggs. Alrighty. Got the Folgers coffee. Instant. Now that I got power bank, maybe I should get a coffee pot maker. But this works. Gotta have a little sugar. And some French vanilla cream. Voila. There we go. Got some coffee. Stir it up. Spoons. Got some egg. Lisa says it's eggs. That in there. Well, there it is. Not the best, but it'll work. Not bad. So it looks like after the first night, using the CSAT machine, charging my phone, and the heating blanket. I just used the heating blanket for a little bit, but we're down to 58% battery left on the battery. So that should get us one more night. So that's good. If I was out somewhere, I know people won't mess with it and we had sunlight, we could use solar panels to recharge it. But if I had to recharge it, I got the plug. I could turn the truck on and charge it up. So that's the nice thing about having a battery bank. Thought I heard some rain last night. Foggy out. People starting to come in at work. Well, for the most part, first night was no problem. Let's see if we can get through the work day and make it another night. Thursday I have off for the holidays, so, and Friday. It's only Tuesday, so got today and tomorrow. See you later. There we are. Made it through Tuesday. See if we can make it another night. Looks like the truck's okay. Don't see no notes on it. Probably should have put my ladder away. See if it's still there. Yep, still there. Alrighty, got the buddy heater going. Warming up in here, mostly just take the chill out of the air. Get it comfortable. So, gonna change into get into some relaxing clothes
probably just kick back for a little bit, watch some YouTube or something. Stay tuned. All right, trying to warm us up some hammies. Some of the hamburgers there. Get these heated up for cooked up for an appetizer. And then, what do I do with it? If I feel up to it, maybe we'll get the ramen noodles. We'll see. We'll try the hammies first.
Think that means it's done? Just trying to whistle.
Just the right amount of water. Alrighty.
I don't know. Said to put it in a microwave for 3 minutes. I don't have one of those. And it said give it a minute. We'll give it a minute. We'll add the last seasonings. Give her a try.
Alrighty, everybody. Hope you all have a good night.
Good morning. Time to get up for work. It's like windy, snowing, nasty. But we survived the night. Time to work.
Here's one more look at with the insulation down. Took it down so I can pack it up. Ready to head home. Well, yeah, you can see there's pretty good gaps there. Cold air coming in through there. And this is just flopping. So, plastic. And then this is the bed upstairs that I don't use. That's why it made a huge difference. When I took that foam board down, you could definitely feel the temperature change from inside there to inside here. So insulation's doing its job. I gotta finish packing her up and head down the road, headed home. Unfortunately, this is where it would be nice to have two people. Somebody to help push the tent part back in.